Do you need a heavy-duty bike life seat that matches your bike? Today, we're going to do an explain and review on the Rideout Supply Seat. If you're having troubles with bending your seat, maybe not being seen at night, maybe you just can't find the right color that matches your colorful bike, well, I'm going to tell you everything about this seat and how you can get it to match your bike and what these seats are made out of and how they can help you out riding. So yeah, let's get to it. These things are available in multiple different colors. They got a bunch of cool features about them, from obviously the colors to some of the rails are a little bit different. It has some different material on it, and it's just a well put together seat. They are a little bit pricier than others, but you definitely get your money's worth, and there's no other seats that are like it. So let's get to it. If you're not too familiar with a seat in general and how they mount, there's a couple different styles. So there's a pivotal seat, which has little guts. Let me pull seat post up. So it has these little teeth on it, like so, and the seat matches up with it and it bolts onto there. Notice how this one doesn't do that. You can't mount it on there. There's no way to mount it on there. You might think that there's some kind of bolt mechanism that can go in here and mount on here. I think somebody does make one. If you know who that is, leave a comment in the comments of who makes one of those, but I'm pretty sure I used to ride for them professionally. But yeah, I think they make one. But generally, you're gonna ride this seat with a seat post like so. So this one, the rails will get sandwiched in between here, and this will allow the seat to be mounted. Another version is similar to that, which is this style. It has a little bit heavier duty plates on there to grab the rails a little bit more, making your seat harder to bend. So yeah, if you got one of those seats, you could also use the standard guts. I don't see any around here. We don't really use them, but a lot of the bike life kids use them. They kind of rock. It's just an inexpensive, seeing if I have a seat post here. See if, nope, I don't. But you can mount this on that style as well. What's cool about this seat is that it's got a couple different features on the bottom. One that's pretty normal to most of the seats. If you're familiar with the Dave Maris seat, this has the same seat pan from Velo. Velo makes a lot of the seats, so this is coming from Velo. But it's a real wide seat pan. Usually it has a really big fluffy top on it. So this is pretty cool because it's so wide, and the tip's pretty wide too. So if you need a more cushion or anything like that, that could help you out. Another thing it has is a bottle opener here. So if you're out on a ride and you buy a Coca-Cola from Mexico or something like that and you want to pop it open, you can definitely do that. I mean, if you drink man sodas, you can even get one of those. You know what I mean? So a little bit for everybody. So that's pretty cool on it. Also, the rails on here are chromoly. So chromoly is a heavier duty material, and it's holds up a lot better than the regular steel. And it also has some markings on here. What's cool about this is that when you change the position of your seat, you can always go back and forth and know where exactly your seat is. So you can push your seat forward or you can push it back. Definitely don't push it forward. It kind of makes it look like a goose's neck or a crane, and it doesn't look very cool. So make sure you keep it pushed back. Just aesthetically, it looks a lot better. Riding it, you'll definitely be pleased. It'll be harder to bend the seat and stuff like that with it in the center more. So that'll help you out. Also notice that it has colorful rails, or not rails, guards on here. So it has a rear guard in pink, a front guard in pink as well, and then that matches the top Rideout Supply logo, or ROS logo. If you want to zoom in on here, check this thing out. This thing's a little bit trippy. It has actually a white base. You can barely see it, but it's got a puff print. See how the print is puffy and it's kind of shiny. But what you can't tell in the video is this thing's kind of sticky. So if you're doing knee knocks and seat tricks, this helps you because it helps you stick to the seat. Also, the top is kind of like a suede or a velvet, and it's pretty grippy. It does get a little bit dirty, but if you rather your feet sticking, your knees sticking, doing combos, this might be the seat for you. Also, notice how the seat is pretty plush. If you really want a really soft seat, this one's definitely going to be the seat. Like I said before, it's got a really tall foam on here, so that will give you a lot of cushion. Also, there's not much stitching on here, so it's less likely to rip in different places. But if it is stitched right here, it does have triple stitching, so they stitch it together on the inside, flip it over and stitch the flaps right here, and it makes a super heavy duty seam, so this seat doesn't rip. This seat is cool for the kids that don't like reflectors or lights on their bike. Mom and dad, if you're trying to buy your son a good seat that he can be seen at night or she can be seen at night, definitely think about getting one of these. It's a cool seat. You kind of hide the reflective back on here so they can be seen. So it's kind of a win-win for you, which is pretty rad for us as bike shops because we're always promoting bike safety, but a lot of customers do not want to buy a light. They think it's lame or don't want reflectors, the same thing. But safety first, and these guys kind of put it in a cool way, and it just makes it super, super nice. Going all the colors, you can get a pink one. Going to the purple one is also has the bump stops and everything with the matching. It's got the blue one matches as well. The blue one looks pretty sick. The red is a darker red, so it matches a lot of the other bike parts out there. The white one here has got a white. It's got the bumpers and everything. Not total white, so you can still rock the white and it's not going to get dirty. That's super cool. Going to the traditional black, we got the Darth Vader look, black on black. Got the black bumpers and with the gray reflective strip, so that looks super rad. A lot of people are probably wondering how heavy these seats are, so we're gonna weigh them out for you, show you exactly how much it weighs. So come and check this out. We're gonna hit right here. We're on ounces right now. We're gonna throw this seat on here. We're at 16.45 ounces, little bit over a pound is what this seat weighs. If you're interested in buying a Rideout Supply seat, make sure you get it from Stack BMX, the ones that are always giving you the best videos for BMX products and BMX bikes. Thanks for supporting. We'll see you next time.